They say money talks, but if you don't learn how to listen, it'll say goodbye fast. For years, my paycheck was like sand through my fingers. I'd get paid on Friday and feel broke by Tuesday. Rent, bills, food, subscriptions, random Target runs, gone. And I'd always ask myself the same thing. Where did all my money go? Until one day I did something different. Something most people never think to do. The smartest thing I ever did with my paycheck. And no one talks about it. So if you're tired of feeling broke every month, if you want to actually feel in control of your income, listen closely, because this one thing changed everything. Like this video if you've ever looked at your bank balance and thought, that can't be right. Subscribe for weekly real-world money tips no one taught us in school, and comment below. What's the first thing you do when your paycheck hits? I used to do what everyone else does. When payday hit, I'd do what most people do, pay rent, cover bills. Order takeout because I deserve it. Buy that one thing I'd been waiting to splurge on. Tell myself I'll save whatever's left over. But guess what? There was never anything left over. And that's not just bad luck. That's a broken system. I was letting my paycheck manage me instead of me managing it. Then I discovered this simple shift. One night, after overdrafting for the third time in 2 months, I decided to look at my finances like a business. And here's the thing about smart businesses. They don't just spend money, they allocate capital. So I sat down with a blank page and wrote this at the top. What do I actually want my money to do? The answer? Cover my needs, build my freedom, buy me time, support my peace. So I created a simple system. Not a budget, a paycheck plan. And here's the smartest thing I did with every paycheck from then on. I paid my future self first. Here's how it looked the day my paycheck hit. Before I touched a cent for rent or bills, I did this. Transferred 20% to a separate savings account labeled Freedom Fund. Moved 10% to an investment account. I used an automated app at the time, Set and Forget. Put 5% into a joy fund for guilt-free fun spending. Whatever was left. That's what I used for bills. Rent, food, life. It wasn't about saving what was left over. It was about spending what was left over after saving. That one shift turned me from someone who felt broke constantly into someone who felt empowered, even when I wasn't making a lot. But wait, wasn't that hard? You might be thinking, but what if I don't have 20% to save? What if my bills already eat up most of my paycheck? And I get it. That was me. So I started small. Literally $10 into savings, $5 into investments, $3 into fun money. Why? Because it builds the habit. It rewires your brain to prioritize long-term peace over short-term dopamine. And once I saw those little balances grow, I wanted to find more ways to increase those deposits. That's when things really started to change. Here's what happened after 6 months. I had over $200 in savings, more than I ever had before. My investments were growing, slowly but surely. I didn't feel guilty buying a coffee or going out because it was already accounted for. I finally felt like I was building something, not just surviving. And here's the kicker. I wasn't making more money. I was just using my paycheck smarter. Why most people never do this? Because no one teaches us how to actually use a paycheck. We're taught how to spend, how to pay bills, how to swipe, but not how to build. Most people think saving and investing is something you do when you have extra money. But that's backwards. You get extra money by saving and investing first. It's not about being perfect. It's about being intentional. How to start today, even if you're struggling. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, here's how to take the first step. Open a second bank account. Name it something powerful. Freedom Fund, Wealth Vault, whatever motivates you. Set an automatic transfer on payday, even if it's $10. Pick a percentage you can consistently commit to. Start at 5%, work up to 20%. Track how it makes you feel. Peace, control, motivation. That's your fuel. This isn't just about money. It's about identity. When I started treating my paycheck like a tool, not a lifeline, I became a different person. I stopped living in fear. I started building options. I realized I didn't need to earn more to feel rich. I just needed to use what I had on purpose. So the smartest thing I did with my paycheck wasn't flashy, wasn't risky, wasn't something anyone around me was doing, but it gave me freedom. And that's worth more than anything money can buy. If this message hit home, if you're tired of being on the paycheck treadmill, if you want to make your money work for you, tap like. It helps this video reach more people just like you. Hit subscribe so you never miss a real talk about real money. Drop a comment. What's one small change you're going to make with your next paycheck?